Ottawa didn't slow down, it split. If you are a large or growing family in Ottawa thinking about a bigger home in 2026, here's the real question. Should we move to a detached single family home or a townhome right now? The answer changed this year. Most people read one price for the whole city. That number is hiding the real story. Here's the split. Detached homes are holding steady. Townhomes have swung in favor of buyers. Look at detached single-family homes. Across Ottawa, the typical detached home still sold for around $800,000 in May. That price has remained steady for a year. These homes still sell in about 2 weeks and are very close to the asking price. If you want a detached home, you are still one competing against other motivated buyers. Now let's look at townhomes. The price barely moved, but the number of townhomes for sale jumped about 28% from last year, and they're taking longer to sell, closer to 3 weeks now, which gives buyers more housing choices without worrying about rushing to finding a home. But here's what most real estate agents won't tell you, that the townhomeship is not the same in every neighborhood of the city. Where you shop matters as much as what you buy. Take Canada and Stittsville. Townhome listings there are up about 36% from last year, and prices came down around 6%. That is a real room for buyers to negotiate. Now, in Barrhaven and Riverside South area, townhome listings jumped about 42%, which is a significant increase for any property type in the city. Prices held, but there was more supply, which gave buyers more options. Then in Orleans and Gloucester, detached homes there increased about 3%, and they sell in under 2 weeks. But townhome listings there decrease. So as a buyer, the leverage you would find out in the West End is not waiting for you in the East End. So how do I actually see this? Your current home is more than a place to live. It's the tool that buys the next one. When townhome prices soften in the West End and the South Ends of the city, that's not bad news for any large or growing family. That's a door opening opportunity where you built equity and you have a smart buy before sell game plan, even keeping your current home as a rental income property. Those are the moves that turn a too expensive home into a real game plan. A softer townhome market in Barrhaven might be the exact moment a large, growing, or multi-generational family finds a place with room for grandparents on the main floor. The market just handed those buyers time and choice. Most families don't even realize they're already holding the keys. So if you do one thing this week, do this. Stop looking at one citywide price. Pick your home type, pick your 2 or 3 districts, and look at those numbers on their own. The story changes once you zoom in and run your own equity math before you shop. Most families have more borrowing power than they think. They just never checked. The families who win in a split market read it street by street, not headline by headline. You don't need someone just to open doors. A screen does that now. You need someone who runs these district numbers with you before you make a move. So if your home feels too small and you're not sure the math works, bring your questions. That's the conversation I love to have with you. So let me ask you this. If a detached single family home is holding and townhomes just handed buyers the upper hand in your district, what's really stopping you from making your move this year?